Hi guys, welcome back to Goblin's Hollow. Welcome back. Where we're going to be playing more D&D, another episode of Journey to the Hells. Very excited. I think I've got a cracking session planned out for you guys this week. I hope you guys enjoy it. If the viewers enjoy this, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, all the other pivel fabble that YouTubers tell you to do. Yeah, things will be in the descriptions if you want any of the things. Discord server where we run weekly one-shots and monthly championships will also be in the description, and yada yada, everything's in the description. So yeah, let's play. Yay. So you last time that we left off, you guys attended a fair. There was a couple of things that were going on. Most of you got pets. You went to see, what was it? Hokaduck Stall. Some of you got your fortune read. And in terms of the fortune, a couple of you lost some stuff. Half your soul. Some of you received some stuff. Hungry and Kath, for example, got some stuff. You then went to the Summer Solstice Festival show, which ended up being a complete disaster. Ray, your character mass murdered a lot of people. There was a huge bomb that went off. A couple of people got very injured in that, and then you were all told just to go back to the inn.
And we stole chickens.
Oh, yes.
Ruel stole chickens. I was trying to pay for them.
You then did your circles with your pets. So you've all connected with your pets. You've all got your pet things, which is great. And you all went to bed.
Yeah.
So the last two episodes, I've described how you guys have woken up. I'm just going to say you guys wake up.
Fair enough.
At about 8:30, 9 o'clock in the morning. You all wake up nice and early, anxious to get on with the day. Still a bit shook up from yesterday's events. But yeah, you're all up around about the same time, about 8:30, 9 o'clock. So, what are you guys doing?
Well, Kath has, because she's discovered she's got a new bag, she's put her spare greatsword, her backpack, her bedroll, her mess kit, all of the basic stuff into her new bag, and has put her cat into her old bag. So she's got Whisper on her hip, and she's
just
got...
for the viewers who are watching this, Kath actually received in between episodes a bag of holding as her wondrous item. Yep. So that's what...
Yep.
Yeah, cool.
As far as she's concerned, it's just a really nice bag.
Okay. Jet, what are you doing?
I think Jet's gonna go out into the common room and try and find a book to read to like calm his nerves.
Yeah. So you go out and you find quite a few books. Some of them about yoga or gardening, just very odd and random books. But you manage to pick one up that you sit down, you start reading. It's a pirate adventure. But yeah, you sit down, you start reading it, trying to forget everything that happened yesterday. It's a pretty good book, yeah. Okay, Hungry, what are you doing?
I would like to go downstairs, and then can I like talk to the barkeep or whoever's there if they heard anything about the explosion that happened yesterday? Yeah.
So you go down, and the barman is stood behind the bar like he usually is each morning. Hello, hi. What can I get for you today?
Hi, I'd like to have just a regular breakfast and water. And then, did you hear anything about an explosion yesterday?
Oh, with the Summer Solstice Festival? Yeah,
yes.
The news has spread around town quite a bit. It's terrifying. You don't know where they could be hit next. And he starts going off on a string of rambling about how you know, the bombers could be everywhere. It could be the Adventurers Guild, and then he starts sort of weeping at the thought that the Adventurers Guild could then be blown up, and he just sort of turns into a blubbering mess behind the bar.
I just pat his shoulder and say, there, it's okay, nothing will happen, don't worry. I didn't mean to make you cry.
Hungry's talking to the now blubbering barman. Fledge, what are you doing?
Oh, so Fledge wakes up, raising their head from the giant rubber duck that they managed to win last time that they had used as a pillow. Their entire body has been strewn across the floor, just their head had been on the mattress. So they're completely stiff and their head is pounding from the hangover from the amount of alcohol that they had the previous night. Because before that, they had never been drunk before.
Oh dear.
Rip.
Fledge pulls themselves up to their feet and grumbling, clutching the rubber duck to their chest and grabbing their sword, Yinksrald. They make their way down to the bar where they sit next to Hun and just sprawl.
Okay. Yeah,
just
so Hun, now
grunting a greeting to Hun and basically having a nap.
Yeah, so Hun, you've now got a blubbering barman in front of you and a very hungover Fledge sprawled out on the bar right next to you, sort of coming into your personal space. And last but not least, Ruiel.
I've been doing my usual morning prayer thing. My pseudo-dragon has been watching me do that very curiously. So I've explained it to him. And yeah, then we just play around with stuff in the room. Like I throw pebbles around and he catches it, and I really enjoy myself. I really like that dragon.
Okay, so Fledge and Hungry, and actually, yeah, Keth and Jet. So you all hear just every now and then on the floor coming from Ruiel's room, where the dragon just misses the rock every now and then. Yeah, so you just hear thumps on the floor where the rocks are hitting the floor.
Keth would like to spend however long this morning space is teaching Whisper how to jump in and out of the bag.
Okay. Yeah. Can you make me an animal handling check, please?
I certainly can. 18. 23?
Yeah, he picks it up very quickly. And within maybe half an hour, all you have to do is, I don't know, click your fingers and it'll jump into your bag. Click your fingers again and it'll jump back out of the bag.
Excellent.
And you seem to have him pretty well trained, considering you've only been working on him for about half hour, 45 minutes. So,
Keth has many skills.
After you you go down to the bar, you grab some breakfast. The barman is still blubbering, a little less than he was earlier, but every now and then he goes, "What if we die next?" And then goes off and continues doing his work. And at about 10 o'clock, as you're all sat around the tables finishing off your breakfast, a tall blonde elf walks out of his office. Clyra is walking towards you with a very solemn expression on his face as he pulls a chair from behind him and sits on the chair. His hands are held together under his chin, and he looks at each one of you in turn, giving a small nod of his head as a greeting. So, yesterday, do you guys know anything?
I know I killed a lot of people.
By accident. It was not intentional.
By accident.
He sort of looks at you wide-eyed going, "Did you set off the bomb?"
No. Okay, back up. I tried to put out the fire, and I may have gone slightly overboard.
Okay, do you know anything about the bomb?
There were lots of holes at the back, but we could not see anybody who had set them off.
We got hushed out of there before we could find anything useful.
Well, I think it's your guys' job to go and have a look. And he slams a piece of paper onto the desk. A piece of paper, a letter from the mayor, specifically requesting you lot to investigate, to try and find out a bit more information about the bombing. I don't know what you mean.
Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt because I'm still upstairs. I didn't go down for breakfast.
Yeah, we are still.
Okay, because I'm just looking for a good place to barge in, and I think this is it.
Okay, yeah, you are not here then. The other lot of the Clyra hasn't noticed. He's too absorbed with this letter that the mayor has given him. So, yeah, he slams the letter down and he says that the mayor has requested you lot to go on sort of a recall mission to try and find information and find out who set off the bombs. So he is giving a reward to you guys. If you manage to find out who set off the bomb, 300 gold pieces each.
I think this is when what I choose to come downstairs with my dragon. I go, gold pieces? Did someone say gold pieces? Who are you? I look at the new person.
The new person? Who's the new person?
Yeah. Wasn't there someone coming in from the mayor?
No, it's Clara.
Oh, it is just Clara. Sorry.
Yeah.
I got confused there. So yeah.
So he sort of looks up at you and goes, "Nice of you to join us. Would you take a seat, please? We have some important information to discuss." So unless you take a seat, he basically recalls the information he's just told those guys that the mayor has asked for you guys to go on this mission to find out who set off the bomb. And he turns to you and goes, "Yes, there are 300 gold pieces for the information."
Each or for all of us? I just need these things to know because I don't think my boots can hold 300.
300 each. This is a very high stake quest he's sending you on. And he specifically asked you lot. For some reason, he trusts your group. Don't let him down.
Bigger spotting.
You are?
I'm gonna need a bigger spotting.
Okay. At that point, Clyra stands up and walks back towards his office before closing his door. He seems to be lacking the swagger that he usually has as he walks. And he closes the door and everything goes silent in the bar.
I don't know where to start. I am not a thinker.
Maybe it's best we go back to the site of the explosion.
He has left the letter on the table for you guys to read.
I want to snatch it and read it.
Of course.
You're gonna read it? Okay.
Yeah.
So, as a big summary, it's basically all the information that Clyra's just given you. You know, that what he wants you to do, the amount that he's willing to pay for it. At the bottom, there are also some bullet points that says taverns, inns, homeless.
Homeless people do.
Well, if the homeless people do not even have a home, how do they have bombs?
No, he wants you to question them.
Yes, but Keth doesn't know that. He's just written taverns, inns, and homeless. So, yeah, okay. Keth would like to stand up and go and talk to the sobbing bartender, please.
Okay, yeah, so you stand up and he's sort of collected himself a little bit, you know, he wipes away a tear and yes, how can I help you?
Where are you keeping your bombs?
No.
Excuse me?
the mayor says that there are bombs in taverns and inns and homeless people. And I know that you are not a homeless person or
at
a
that
tavern,
point-
but you must have bombs.
At that point, when you say, "Oh, they're in the taverns," he just all goes, "They're in taverns!" And he just completely breaks down and runs to the back. You can hear the door lock. So
Can
he's now
I-
locked himself in the kitchen.
Yeah. I'm gonna, Jet's gonna go over to Keth and just sort of drag them away.
Same,
Like,
same
come
here.
on, stop harassing the poor bartender.
I already harassed him earlier. He doesn't need a second one.
Are we
to
going
the-
to harass
The
other
mayor says that we should go to other taverns and inns and ask them where their bombs are.
Oh, we have to ask them if they've seen or heard anything about the bombs. They might not have any.
I don't understand.
Let us do the talking. You can be the muscle.
Well, today
I'm
we'll
very
play a
good at
game.
that.
We'll play the game of how menacing can you look, and I think Keth is gonna win.
I don't think Kathy is going to win.
at that
Kath
sentence,
doesn't generally win those things.
at that phrase, Fledge just
I
puts
think
their
Keth
head
can.
up, pokes their head up, hair part of their hair like kind of a rat's nest to the side of their head, and just looks. Who's gonna win?
See, that's a very good effort. So I look at Mr. Moist over there and go, you know, the game where some people just try to look menacing and some people are going to talk and lose because they're, you know, that sort of game.
Yeah. I think that'd be a good idea. I think we should
Yeah,
do that.
it's going to be a great game to play.
So I should not speak.
Yes.
But look very menacing because you're good at that. I know you can do it. I know you've got it in you.
Okay.
I
More
guess
you're more
thaumaturgy
menacing the
changed
less
my
you
eye
talk.
color.
Okay, so where would you guys like to start? What would you guys like to do?
Guys, remember those homeless people we were talking to? The ones
The
we
dodgy
gave some
ones?
food? Yeah, the ones we gave
Homeless
food.
people all over this city.
The one who were hungry?
Exactly
But you were
those
hungry.
ones.
The other people who were hungry.
There are more.
There are lots of
hungry.
people who are hungry.
Is that a common family name?
I believe
Oh
so.
my god. I think with half her soul, Fletcher's lost a couple of IQ points.
They're hungover. Are you guys not really dumb as shit when you're hungover?
No,
Wait,
I'm
is
never
hungover a cousin of hungry?
My very
Let's
distant
not
relative.
Okay,
Kathy's going to put her
Right.
hand up again. Do you think that there might be bombs in other shops?
Maybe.
Do you think maybe because the bombs were on grass and it is green and they are plants, we should go to plant shops and ask?
I think the reason the mayor asked us to go to the taverns and the inns and to talk to the homeless people is because taverns and inns are normally where people gather lots of different people, and obviously people who work there have seen lots of different people. And also inns is where all the new people in town stay, and I doubt that the people who set the bomb would want to like live here. It seems pretty nice. Maybe
okay. So what are you guys gonna do?
we go to an inn or something. Or, I mean, is there like a main inn?
Well,
A big one?
there is a welcome board in the centre, just outside of the Adventurers Guild, where they have adverts for taverns and inns, a couple of other places.
Wow.
Cool, let's
Does
go
anyone?
there.
I turn around to the others and go, does anyone else find it weird that in this tavern there are ads for other taverns?
No, not in here.
Tavern.
There
In the square outside the Adventurers Guild.
In
It's a
this-
guild.
okay.
Not a
Something is
tavern.
off with my, honestly, something is off with my connection today.
It's fine.
Please, not another one.
I cannot
No.
read. I cannot read the common. So what does the big board say?
Don't worry, we'll read it to you. So what does it say, almighty DM?
Okay. As you go out to the welcome board, you see a few posters up. One for a missing cat, which you guys solved in your first session. That one looks to be quite old, very worn down by weather. There are a couple of other posters, but you see that there are a couple of taverns, a couple of inns that have posters up. So the taverns, there is one poster for the Drunken Weasel.
Okay.
There's one poster for a tavern called Old Man's Boat.
Right.
And there's another poster for the Flattered Fish.
Okay. And I'm assuming it says where they are as well, as opposed to just...
So obviously they're all in the Merchants District, and they're just sort of dotted around the area. And for the inns, there's one for the Sleepy Hollow. What? What? Ray's giving me such dirty looks. And I don't know why, I'm scared.
The pun is bad.
What pun? Wait, have I made a pun? Is there a pun?
Yeah, you made a pun.
You did
Well,
make
not
a
a pun.
pun.
You made a reference technically.
Yeah.
I did?
Sleepy
There's a
Hollow.
film, Sleepy Hollow. The film
It's a piece of classical American literature.
and the
Both of you
And a
said
Johnny
that
Depp
classic
film.
American literature.
and the Johnny Depp film.
Definitely seen it.
Oh, yeah. As I can tell.
The next poster is for an inn called Bastion of Hope.
What?
Name a tavern after your own damn character.
No. Absolutely not.
Okay.
I don't want to say the last name because I know you guys are going
We're gonna give you shit for it, yeah.
Is it
Yeah.
the Spotted Dick?
Oh my god, any Americans watching this, it's a fucking cake. It's not.
No. The
Not a
last one,
disease, it's a cake.
Almost as bad as a faggot,
It's a family-friendly dessert.
which is a dumpling. It's a kind of dumpling.
Yeah.
okay guys, let's not get kicked off YouTube.
Sorry.
We'll get demonetized.
YouTube for
I
classic
learned
British
something
meals.
today.
Okay. Okay, and the last one is called Dozy.
Oh, God. Okay.
I'm done.
Is he Sleepy's cousin? Is he Sleepy's cousin?
Look, right. I put effort into making this one.
Yes. No.
You
Okay.
guys are all over it.
It's the DM's curse. You name something, your players shit on it. It's just how it goes.
And if I don't name it, the players will ask for a name.
Yes.
You either name it and we shit on it, not name it and we'll ask about it, or you'll give it a really lazy name and we'll fall in love with it.
And want to keep it forever and ever.
Okay. So those
Never
are the
call a
names.
character Bob.
So those are the names of the taverns and the inns in Gorlai. So
Okay.
where would you guys like to start?
The drunken one sounds good.
Drunken Weasel.
Did I
Drunk.
say you?
Oh, great.
Drunk.
I just got a taste for it.
Anything to stop this. And I heard something about a hair of a dog. And weasels are canines, so, like, same thing, right?
That's not what that means.
Wedge, what is wrong with your head?
Well, I
Everything.
took hard. And nothing's been quite right after that.
She's
Okay.
actually also looking in your face when she's talking to you, so...
Yes, that is very odd. And standing upright, you are almost as tall as me.
Yeah, but it's still like you're slightly taller.
Only slightly taller.
Only slightly taller.
Okay, so where would you guys like to start off?
We were going to the Drunken Weasel, weren't we?
Drunk dogs.
Okay, so you guys head over to the back of the Merchants District, where you find a very run-down, shoddy-looking tavern that has got a sort of half falling off sign that's sort of slanted called the Drunken Weasel. And as you stand outside, you can smell the alcohol that's coming, that's emanating from inside, and you can hear sort of a ruckus inside. It's about 10:30, but there seems to be a lot of people in this tavern at this point.
It seems like Jet's sort of place. Lots of fights.
Let's go in, guys. Let's go
Let's
in.
do it.
This sounds brilliant.
Jet
Let's go
wants
in.
to kick open the door.
Okay, make me a strength check. Oh, yeah, make me a strength check.
That's gonna go great. It's plus. Oh.
Can I assist with prestidigitation and just do a gust of wind?
I mean, you really don't need to. You really don't need to. Otherwise, I will blow the door off.
What was your roll?
I'd still like to give you a wind effect.
19. No, 19 with
Well,
plus
look at
0.
air.
So the way I see it is that Jet walks up to the door and
Can
kicks
I
the
also
door
help
as
that?
it
And
flings open. And was it Ruel that wanted to give the effect? Okay,
Yep.
so you just see Ruel stood off to the side, hands up, as it just seems to be some sort of air blowing into Jet, as you just see droplets of water get pushed back. It looks super freaking cool. Yeah, so as you do that, pretty much all of the heads of the people inside turn, and most of them are halflings or gnomes, and they're sort of gathered around tables. So there's only 8 people in there at the moment. 1 or 2 of them has some sort of tankard. Most of them don't have any sort of drink and just eating some food. And there's also a gnome bar person who stood behind the bar.
Where's the fighting? I thought I had fighting.
Nope, it just seems that they are very, very loud when they talk.
Fledge pushes past Jet as they walk in, just shaking off their shirt because they got water splashed all over them.
Okay, yeah.
Now you know what it's like to be me.
Just walks up to the bar and just goes, "A pint, please."
Of water.
Water.
No
Yes. Yes.
alcohol.
Water.
Why? You're throwing
Because-
off my drink.
Because alcohol will make your brain hurt more.
Can I turn wine into water? Like reverse Jesus?
Ken Fledge
Just
make
for-
me
just for an
a
hour.
performance, please. For the fun of it.
No. No checks.
Okay, yeah, can you make me a 4? Yeah, so you go in and you try to act sober, but
I am sober. I'm hungover.
so the barman looks at you up and down and go, "Yeah, I'm not giving you a beer."
What kind of bar is this?
A
I
responsible
walk up
one,
to the bar
weirdly.
as well and I go, "This guy wanted a beer. You're gonna give him a beer."
No,
me
you
a
are going to give him water. Royal, for goodness sake.
Water! I will produce some if you won't give them some.
But I believe in free will. I
Let's
cannot let
just
this
give
pass.
Fledge his water.
Intimidation check. Hurrah. That is a 13.
Go on, off you go. You're not having a beer.
Okay, can I get a beer?
No.
Okay, Jet's gonna go up, sort of like push their way between Ruel and Fledge and go, "Look, we're not here for drinks, we're here for answers."
I'm here for a drink.
Ooh, that's a really good line. We're not here for drinks, we're here
and
for answers.
The
Dun, dun, dun.
barman sort of puts his hand or arm on the bar and sort of leans forward. Answers for what?
We're here. Ooh, headphones in Philip. We're here because the mayor sent us. We're here about the summer solstice explosion.
Oh, the explosion. What do you want to know?
I want to know if you've seen anybody unsavory, anybody suspicious.
He
Anyone
looks
who
around
looks
the bar
scorched.
and sort of laughs in your face and unsavory. Darling, we're in a bar.
Funny, but there's your typical kind of unsavory, you know, starts fights, shit like that. There's the suspicious kind of unsavory who sits by themselves and does absolutely nothing, who causes no trouble. That kind of unsavory.
Ain't got nothing like that here.
Fine, we'll move on. Bye. Walks off.
Can Keth take a look around the tap room and see if there's anyone who looks maybe a little nervous or a little bit on edge?
Yeah,
Not entirely
Normal,
happy.
helpful.
Throw me perception.
Throw you.
Can I
Oh, for
Do
fuck's
that
sake.
as well.
Wait, Hungry's going to do it as well, is it?
Yes.
Okay, Kath, can you roll me with advantage then, please?
With advantage. Thank fuck for that. Okay, that is 20.
Yeah, you don't see anything. However,
Brilliant.
as you're walking past one of the tables, you look down and you see a dwarf. It's just sort of pulling on some of your clothing.
Okay.
I'm sorry, but and as he begins to talk, he starts looking around. His friends who are sat at the table are looking at him. Let's talk outside. And he sort of jumps down from his seat and walks towards the door, still holding onto your clothing, trying to drag you along.
Keth,
Do any of us notice
follow.
this?
Keth will happily go along with this because apparently this dwarf likes her enough to talk to her, so she's going to go outside with him.
Okay,
That follows not because
That's problematic.
Pledge pick up the dwarf's abandoned drink.
okay. Who's going outside with the dwarf and Keth?
Jet's gonna go just because, not because they heard anything, but because they saw Keth being dragged off by some random dwarf and was like, sketchy.
I love the fact that Jet assumes that Keth, the 7 foot whatever Goliath, is being dragged away by a dwarf.
You might not be physically dragged away, but I truly believe that Keth can be emotionally dragged away.
Oh yeah, no. Keth is very emotionally pliable.
Looks like cinnamon roll looks like it can kill you is a cinnamon roll.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, so anyway, you guys, Keth and the dwarf gets dragged outside. I'm assuming Hungry is not far behind them because you were helping. And after a couple of seconds, Jet joins you, and Ruiel, you were going as well, were you? Okay, and Ruiel finally joins you at the end. And the dwarf goes, I'm Droll. Nice to meet you.
I draw.
It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
So, I heard you asking about the Solstice Festival.
Do you know what
Yes.
happened?
Not quite, but I've
Get
heard
on with
rumors. I've heard rumors.
Jet
What
rolls
sort
their
of
eyes.
rumors?
Look, I heard that there was a secret group, underground secret group, who wanted to cause anarchy. That's all I thought, but I hope that helps.
Underground secret groups, that's kind of their MO.
Where can we find them? Do you know?
Underground, probably.
Heard any rumors about where they might be?
Underground.
No, sorry.
You know their name?
I'm just an arson who makes beer. Okay, I pick up some stuff on the road. That's all I know. There was a secret group.
Who did you hear this from?
Oh, I don't know. Just when I'm working, I overhear some stuff.
Where
Where
do you work?
I make beer. I go around the taverns and deliver beer.
I'm listening.
Where did you come from?
Which tavern were you in when you heard this?
Oh, I can't remember.
Try harder.
I'm sorry, I've got to go. I hope that gives you a little bit of help. And he sort of turns around and walks back into the tavern and sits down. Oi! Who took my beer?
Fletch has already left the building with the beer.
Was that helpful?
Vaguely. At least we know to check other taverns now.
Oh,
Not as helpful as I'd hope it would be.
Old
Kat's
man's
had a
boat.
thought. She's going to go back in, straight over to Droll.
Okay.
What is the name of the beer that you deliver?
Oh! And he sort of jumps. Oh, well, you know, it's... God damn it! Why do you put me on the spot? I've planned out everything apart from the name of damn beer. Okay.
We always ask the awkward questions.
Halfling Brew.
Halfling's Brew. Thank you very much.
Yeah, no problem. And he goes back and he starts questioning his friends about who's drunk his beer.
Okay, Kath will go back outside and say, he delivers Halfling's Brew, so we should look for the taverns that have Halfling's Brew. She had a clever
Kath, you're
thought.
actually
Doesn't
useful.
happen often.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm surprised. I'm baffled. Keth is running the whole investigation. I'm just along for the ride.
Okay, so you guys would know Halfling's Brew. It's quite a cheap brand. It's okay tasting, but it's sold pretty much everywhere because of how cheap it is to buy, essentially.
Tenants.
Foster's.
Yeah.
Bex.
Yeah,
If
but
any
we
fucking companies are watching, we would love some sponsorship.
Whoops!
I'm kidding.
Do you think wouldn't it be hilarious if there were any CEOs sitting there going, a mediocre beer that's available everywhere? Sounds like us.
Yeah. Oh,
Let's sponsor these guys.
Brew of the real world.
Thoroughly mediocre.
Okay.
So I am just going to say, at this point, Keth is now going to just every bar that they go into, the first thing she's going to do is go and ask if they sell Halfling's Brew.
Okay.
I wrote it down and I still couldn't remember it.
What would you guys like to do now?
Old man's boat.
Old man's boat.
Oh,
Seems like a good place to go next.
sorry, I got distracted by dog. Because look at that baby.
So
I know,
adorable.
it's beautiful.
Aww.
Okay, so you guys want to go to the old man's boat?
Yee.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you walk sort of to the eastern end of the Merchants District, so a little bit away from the Drunken Weasel, and you get to another bar that's got a sign that's actually held up with Old Man's Boat. This one looks a little bit more well kept than the Drunken Weasel, and you can't smell any beer from the outside. You don't really hear anything from the inside. Yeah.
This time Jess is not going to kick open the door because that failed miserably last time.
Oh man, I just wanted to ask. Jet, like same as always.
I mean, they'll do it. They'll do it if they're
Kathy's
a
going-
dog.
Come on.
Keth is going to
Come
hold
on.
Fledge's hand and they will both wait outside.
Okay, so
Fledge is still holding on to the tankard that they stole from Droll.
Oh,
She's
excellent.
angrily sipping.
So Jet, can you make me a strength throw, please?
They have +0 strength. That's not great. 12.
Yeah, so you sort of hit this one, and for a second it doesn't feel like it's going to budge, but just at the last millisecond, it bursts open while Ruel is there blowing wind onto you and blowing water droplets back. As you look in, there seems to be one barkeep, and there seems to be one other person sat down who is eating. Excuse me, can I help you?
We'd like to
We'll
know
see,
if
won't we?
You what?
We'll see, won't we?
We
If you
shall.
can help us.
Okay, so why'd you just knock my door down?
We didn't knock it down, we opened it.
Dramatic.
Dramatically.
It's with force.
What
We'd like to know.
do you want?
We'd like to know if you sell halflings brew.
Yes.
Okay. Next question. Have you seen any unsavory, suspicious characters in your bar?
Ruhia, by this point, has taken out a notepad and is writing on it. The first comment that she makes, and he actually mutters it to themselves. Customer service, D-.
Unsavory characters.
Yelp review.
As in what? We're a bar.
Suspicious. I swear, I get the same answer every single time.
Well, if you keep asking the same
Suspicious.
questions every single time, you're going to get the same answers every single time.
Suspicious.
Oh, whoa, whoa, that's suspicious. How do you know that we're asking the same question every single time?
Well, I'm assuming if you're getting the same answer, it will be the same question.
You're making a lot of assumptions there. Are you as lenient with all your customers? Are you generalizing everyone you meet? You should get that checked out.
Ask your questions or get out. I have a business to run. This is not a
Okay.
magazine.
We need to know if you've heard or seen anything relating to the explosion at the Summer Solstice Festival.
At that point, her face sort of drops a little bit. Maybe. What is it to you?
We're here on behalf of the mayor. If you know something, you have to tell us. Can I roll for intimidation, please?
Yeah, go ahead.
Dog breath. Give me good luck, Alfie. 21.
Yeah. Shaw looks at you and goes, yeah, there was whispers of a underground group who moved here about maybe a month ago. Apparently they were hiring people for their cause, for their group.
Do you know how one would get to that point? Do you know how we could potentially...
Sorry, that's all I know.
I have a weird feeling it's going to be at the third inn or tavern.
So where did you hear these whispers? Was it here?
Yeah, just from people who drunk here.
Do the people who drink here drink other places?
Well, I don't know. I don't ask where the people have been, but probably there are only, 3 taverns here, so they probably go to all of us.
Okay, thank you. We'll leave now.
Okay. So, you guys gained little information from that, but so far you know that there's some sort of group going around. Where would you guys like to go next?
Flatted
Boss
fish?
Tavern, I suppose.
The which one? Oh, the flattered fish.
While we're walking to the next tavern, do we pass any homeless people?
Make a perception.
Oh no.
Does somebody else want to make a perception?
Can Cass
I'll
help
try that.
Fledge so that Fledge gets a straight roll?
Sure. Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Come on, metal dice. Okay.
5.
That was a 13.
15.
Yeah. You do see a couple of people.
So Fledge is gonna stop. They've put their tankard next to one of them. There's no alcohol left in it. They've just put it down on the street. And they bend down and they go, Were you guys at the summer solstice yesterday?
Okay.
This is, I've asked about random NPCs.
Yeah, so one of them sort of pipes up. No, we can't afford to get in there. Do you have any food? Please, we haven't eaten in 3 days.
Fletch just digs their hand into their spot and pulls out some cookies. A couple are a bit crumbled and then just gestures their hand out. Have at it.
Okay, so the one that spoke comes up and grabs the cookies and sort of splits them between the group and goes, You're almost as nice as that strange guy.
What strange guy?
The strange guy, he was wearing a cloak. He was strange because he gave us 2 gold pieces.
Nice.
3 weeks ago.
High five.
He
Else
tried to recruit me into some underground thing. I sort of paid attention after that.
Oh, did he
Did
give
he
you
want anything
tell
for the
you
gold
where?
pieces?
No, he just sort of handed them to me.
Did he tell you where you would go if you did want to be recruited? Do you remember that, Paul?
Again, he said recruit, and I sort of stopped paying attention to him.
Fletch, the other one. Do you remember?
They weren't with me. I was on my own.
Okay, where did he come from? And where did he go? Where did he come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
I knew you were going there.
Uriel takes out a fiddle.
Oh my god.
I'm not sorry about that.
This is chaos.
I don't know. I just looked up and he was there. Gave me 2 gold pieces and.
Did he go left or right?
Well, I don't know.
How do you not know? The man gave you money.
Exactly. Money, things that I don't have. I wasn't paying attention to it.
Excuse me, Fledge. May I ask a question?
Yeah.
Sure, I'm done.
Would you remember where he told you to go to recruit if we gave you more gold?
No, I was still paying attention. I don't know if he told me anywhere or not.
Insight check, please.
Bro.
Oh, insight. Where are you? Ooh. 24.
Yeah, he seems to be telling you the truth. He seems to be a bit glazed over at this point with you guys as well. So it's
Okay.
very reasonable that he just stopped listening.
Fair enough. He knows nothing. We should go.
Maybe we should talk to more homeless people, see if he's recruited some others.
Well, that's what we got told to do, so.
Do we want to go to the bar first?
I mean, we might see more on the way.
Yep, let's keep going.
Okay.
As we start walking, Ruriel gently puts some ham on a hand on Kef's arm.
Okay.
I don't know what's wrong with you today. Who cares? Too much coffee. Kef gently puts a hand on Kef's arm and looks at her and goes, "You're really good at this whole interrogation thing and this interaction thing.
Well,
that's really impressive."
I am not very good with people, but I am better with knowing when people are lying to me and things like that. I am not very clever. But
I would disagree. I would disagree. You've done literally all of the interrogation work this morning.
Fletch has done some. Fletch got the best information. Although Fletch has gone a bit strange. Have you noticed?
Maybe they're just more comfortable with us?
Maybe. I don't know. I do not think their fortune was quite what they were expecting.
Might be.
Okay.
Oh well, let's not think about that.
If you guys are looking for homeless people, Can you make me another perception check, please, someone?
Okay, I will look 2 this time.
There shall be 1 too. Oh,
That
shit.
is not good. That is a 7.
You don't see anything.
16.
Okay, yeah. You see another seems to be one homeless person sat at the end of an alley.
Hello?
Yeah.
You gonna talk to him?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's gonna march up to them. Go, hello?
Sorry, one sec. Hello?
We're wondering if you've been propositioned by any weird men in cloaks. So I can't say that with a straight face.
Hello, are you a prostitute?
That's not what I said.
That is what you said.
Have you been propositioned by any strange men in cloaks? I will use that as a pickup line in the future.
Sorry.
Hello there.
Just
Have you been
means-
propositioned by any strange men in cloaks recently? Wink.
Oh, that's not. That's...
Actually, well, not propositioned. I'm sorry, I don't swing that way. But I have seen some people with some cloaks.
You say people, not just the men, people.
People.
Well, I don't really look at their faces. I look more at the cloaks.
What did the cloaks look like?
Long black. Oh, they have a little stitching of a teardrop on there. The only reason I know is because well, I'm homeless and they look nice, so I wanted one. But they always seem to disappear before I can take it. So I am yet to get one, but I will get one. One day I will get one.
Do you know anybody else who was recruited? Or declined to be recruited?
No.
Wait. You said they disappeared? Like, did they walk away and just vanish around the corner, or did they disappear?
Yeah. Pretty much. I follow at a safe distance. They turn a corner and I come around the corner and they're gone.
Which
Can you
corner?
take us that route? Like, I'll give you gold if you show us that route.
Oh,
You take us to where they disappeared. We'll give you gold.
We'll give you
there's
gold.
not just one place. I mean, I'm homeless. I don't stay
Take
in
us
one
to
place.
one of
One
the
of them.
shows.
One of them.
Can you show us the most recent route, and I will either give you enough money for a room for tonight or for a cloak, whichever you would prefer.
Well, I don't really need to show you. It's behind me. And he sort of points to the alleyway that he's sat at the end of.
Okay. Fledge drops 3 gold pieces next to the guy, because that should be enough. Fledge has no concept of money. They've never needed to.
Keth is going to pull her unused cloak out of her very special bag and just give it to him. You can have this. I don't need it.
Thank you. And he puts it on and he scoops up the 3 gold. And and when you turn around, he has run off.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Can I ask him a question before he leaves?
Yeah.
Does he have any friends who have gone missing, or does he know if the population of like the homeless people went lower or something like that?
Not really.
Or like familiar
I
faces?
don't really talk to anybody. Sort of a loner, you know.
All right.
I respect.
Would any of us know the significance of a teardrop symbol?
Especially seeing as Fledge
probably
is
not.
friendly.
Yeah, no.
No.
You wouldn't.
Okay. Keth is going to walk around the corner.
So you walk around the corner and you go down the alleyway, and it's entrances to the back of shops at the end. You know, there are some bins. It's a dead end, which is what makes it unusual for them to just be. It is a dead end. But yeah, there just seems to be entrances to the shops, bins, stuff like that.
Fledge turns to the group and says, "Should we investigate the dead end? Someone?"
I would like to search the ground for entrances into the sewers.
Jet's
make
gonna
me
start
the-
pushing the bins like away to see if there's like a bin that's covered.
All I imagine was just you knocking down bits.
Keth would like to make use of Whisper's ability and give herself +3 to her investigation check to check the walls and the back doors.
Okay, everybody who's investigating, can you make me an investigation check?
15.
Oh, for fuck's sake. 4.
1.
Oh no, hang
Is
on.
that with the
3,
+3?
I've got -1, and then I +3, so it's 3.
Okay,
18.
Complicated for
18. So, Ruiel, what did you get, sorry?
15.
15, okay. Ruiel, why are you, right, basically, yeah, Ruiel, where are you investigating? What specifically are you investigating?
So I would like to investigate. So there's a corner and then a dead end, right?
Yep, so it sort of goes around into an alleyway, and at the end of the alleyway, there's a dead end.
Okay, I would like to investigate the ground
Okay.
for any person holes or entrances to the sewage system.
Okay, yeah, you don't find any manhole covers any way into the sewage on the ground at all. It seems to just be concrete. Okay,
It seems just to be concrete.
it's
Like
concrete.
check.
Thank you.
I try to always
Paranoid
say
party
with
being
these
paranoid.
evidence, so I will usually say it seems, but if I
Yeah.
Themes
but if
appear.
you roll that high, it's concrete.
Yeah, I do that too.
Okay.
As a DM.
And Jet, where were you looking?
Jet was like knocking over bins and stuff and like trying to see underneath. I'm assuming they're like the big ass industrial bins, like the big
Yeah,
ones.
there are a couple of big industrial bins. There are a few just normal single bins.
Yeah, he's just like knocking them over and like pushing them out of the way to see if there's anything underneath them.
So as you're doing that, one of the bins, your hand goes right through.
It's a mimic. Oh no. Okay.
Well, wouldn't that be
Jet
fun?
literally does this and goes, shit!
Why are you putting your hands in shit? That is a bin.
It's not
Guys.
apparently.
I call over the rest of the group.
Okay.
I've sort of like gone over my shop and started like putting my hands in and out of the bin. Just like this. Guys, look at this!
Ooh, Riel does it too.
Magic people, what is this?
Okay. So this is an illusion. You would know that this is an illusion.
Sweet. Cool.
So what do we do? Is it just
What
your hand
do-
that can go through? Can more go through?
Can Keth stick her head into the illusory bin and see what's behind it?
Yeah. There seems to be stairs going downwards.
Okay, let's go.
Dang.
I found a very, very nice way into the sewers, I think.
Well, let's go. But
Let's
quietly.
go.
Quite quietly.
Stealthy.
Okay.
Stealthy.
Um,
Stealthy, I say to the huge ass people we've got in our party.
Can everybody make me a stealth check? And if you're wearing, heavy armor, you
It's
do that with
medium,
disadvantage.
medium or heavy.
You do that with disadvantage.
I forget what kind of armor I've got on.
All of my
Um.
rolls are at disadvantage.
I've got no armor on, so
16, because I have a +8 to stealth. Take that disadvantage.
Nice.
Oh, me too.
19.
Nat 20. No, unnatural 20.
Okay.
17.
Yep. And
22.
Jet, 22. Yeah, you all make it down very quietly, and as you do, you make it to a three-way intersection.
Oh, great. We are not
So I
splitting the party. I don't trust
Muriel
that.
starts going eeny, meeny, miny.
Could Keth have a look around and see if there are any signs that one of the directions has been used more often, like a groove or whatever?
Yeah, so perception.
That's perception. Okay. 14.
Yeah, all of the ways look the same.
Okay.
Can I make a perception check to listen if I can hear anything from anywhere?
Yeah, roll perception.
I cannot. That's a 10.
Yeah, you don't hear anything other than maybe the water.
Okay, I want to roll a perception check now and see if
See if you've got more luck.
I've got -1 perception, so...
Okay, roll perception.
Hey, not bad. 17.
Damn.
You can hear rats, and that's about it.
Gross.
And then
Okay.
you feel a rat just run across your foot.
It literally jumps like 5 feet in the air.
Oh, there's something.
I don't do animals. I just... Ugh.
It's just a rat.
Don't do land animals. I just don't.
Keth would like to volunteer some information.
Okay.
I have a thing that I can do with Whisper. If I cast this spell, I can see and hear through her eyes and ears for up to an hour. So we could send her to have a look. But if she's in any danger, she will come straight back. She's not going to die for this. Yes?
Yes.
Yes.
That's the reason.
Okay. Would anybody like to do that, or would you like me to cast Beast Sense on one of your pets?
I'm not sure how well Mock would do in...
It's a good point. How is Mock keeping up?
He's in Jet's coin purse.
Oh, okay.
The one with the water in.
All right.
I mean, pretty much all of his bags have water in, but like...
Fair enough.
That's a lot of water. Enough that
That is
Jack
a lot of
calls it the
water.
one with water in it.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are you doing, sorry?
The spell is Beast Sense. So,
Okay.
basically, she could... you touch a willing beast for the duration of the spell. You can use your action to see through the beast's eyes and hear what it hears, and continue to do so until you use your action to return to your normal senses, and it's up to an hour.
Right. So what animal are you doing this on, sorry?
I don't know. Keth has volunteered to do it on Whisper, but, you know, if anybody else would like their pets to have an investigate, she'll do it on them.
So Whisper
It's
is
just
your...
like a rubber duck.
Yeah, Whisper is a cat. And I do have cat stats, if necessary.
Okay.
Yeah, so so yeah, everyone is treated to the sight of Keth picking up Whisper out of her pocket, holding her in front of her face, and saying, "You are going to go and look in all of those places, okay?" And then just puts her down and then concentrates with her hand on Whisper's back.
Okay, so she goes on the left one first.
Okay.
And as she's running, she runs for maybe about 15 minutes before coming to a dead end. She doesn't notice anything. Actually, roll perception for that.
Okay, let me get her. Is this? She has keen smell. Does this rely on smell or is it sight?
Sight. This is for you.
This is for me rather
see
than
if
my
you can
cat.
see any-
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
see whether you see anything.
Oh,
through
that's
the
the
eyes.
point. I am looking through her, aren't I? Okay. That's
Question
14.
is, does the cat have better stats than Kev?
No. No, that is very true.
That was what, sorry?
14.
Yeah, you don't see anything. You see a rat every now and then, but other than that, you don't see anything. So she runs back. So it's
Okay.
been roughly about 25 minutes altogether.
Okay,
to
so
run
she can do one more.
Yeah. How long? Sorry, is it on for?
It's an hour, up to an hour,
Right.
but I can
Okay.
only cast it once a day.
Oh right. Okay. Yeah. So which way do you want it to go next? Straightforward or right?
We might as well do the right one, and yeah,
Okay.
send her
Can you
down
roll
the right one.
perception again?
Okay. No, because that's cocked. Try again. 10. I'm doing so well. No, 11.
Yeah, you don't see anything apart from a giant rat. Which
A giant rat.
giant?
It's a big old boy.
Okay.
Which as soon as Whisper runs up, the rat. Can you roll stealth for Whisper, please?
Oh dear. Okay. Oh, she does have +4. Okay. Gotta stop doing that. That is 15.
Okay, let me just find the giant rats.
Camera has a character sheet. Oh, wait.
Probably should have looked this up before we started, but I am an idiot, so that's fine.
Don't
Whenever
talk
anyone
like that
describes
about
it,
yourself.
it's like,
The only thing I know is that Cartman is psychotic. That's all I know.
he is. He once killed a kid's parents and then fed it to them.
That's a 16, so the giant rat is going to see Whisper.
Oh shit. Okay. In which case,
Come back.
Keth is just going to tell her to come back.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So that would be action, disengage, and run, basically.
How big is the giant rat? Is it giant to Whisper or is it giant to us?
A giant rat. Is the creature a giant rat?
Yeah, it's a giant rat. So
it's bigger than her.
It's probably medium
Big
sized.
old boy.
Yeah, she's tiny. So
It's huge compared to Whisper.
yeah, she's just gonna do that oh shit thing that cats do and just run straight back and
so
get in the bag without any help. Sorry?
Okay. So what would you guys like to do?
Well, we can either.
Do we know about this?
Yeah.
Keth will have been saying it out as she.
Let's not go down that way.
Let's
Just-
definitely go down that way, because if there's giant rats, they need to be killed.
Yes, but we are not getting
I'd rather
paid
not
for
go
killing those.
near any disgusting land animals, thank you.
There was a dead end at the end of the left one, and the right one had a big scary rat.
Can
But
we
I did not
talk
have any
Whisper-
time to look to the middle one.
Can we talk Whisper into going up the middle one?
My spell, it is over now.
Has that been an hour?
Apparently, yeah. It took about 25 minutes to do one side.
Yeah, no, it's been about 45 minutes altogether because it got cut short on the right one because of the giant rat.
All right, she has a little bit longer to go. She could go and have a look up the middle one.
So with using their speak with animals ability that they innately have, Fledge coaxes Whisper out of the bag and goes, I know the rat was scary, but could you please go look up the middle one? Because we don't want to die, because you're quicker at running than we are.
Okay, can you make me an animal handling check for that, please?
Yeah. Sorry, I'm getting my other D20. There is. 22.
Ooh.
With
Yeah,
disadvantage.
Yeah, no, Whisper's well up for that then.
I rolled a 19 and a
So he takes off with about 15 minutes left.
Okay.
Can you make me perception, please?
Okay. That's stealth. What am I looking at? 20.
Nat?
No.
Okay, right. So from what you can see, Whisper you can't see the end of this tunnel.
Yeah.
It's up to 15 minutes with a couple of turn-off tunnels, which Whisper didn't go down. He just went down the main one. You still don't see the end. You don't really see much. Again, you see a few more rats. You saw a gold piece down in the filth of the sewers. And that you don't really see much.
Okay, so just before the spell ends, I will call her back to me, and she can come running up.
Whisper comes back.
And I will pass on that information. She did not get to the end of this one, but I think maybe we should have a look at the dead end on the left turn.
It'd be like the bin.
It might be like the bin, yes.
It's not like there's 3 roads. Like event, and apparently, according to Ruhiel, we're gonna check the giant rat out. So.
Well, yeah, you got a couple of options here. You can either go down the right to see the giant rat, go down the left to see the dead end, go down the middle, or you can go back up and continue investigating to see if you can find out more information.
I'm done with investigating.
I mean, I'm happy to go and kill a rat.
I don't know if Jet is.
Jet seems to be very interested in that wall right now.
All right, then. If I get to kill a rat later, I'll happily look at the wall now.
Let's go look at the wall.
So you're going up the left side, yeah?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Well, we are going to take a quick break here.
Okay.
So we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, you guys can continue looking for the sewers.
Looking at the wall.
Playing.
I'm making you.
Okay. So welcome back from the break, guys. So just before the break, the party was going to go left. Yeah. So you guys go left, and you walk about, what was it, about 15 minutes. Can everybody make me perception checks, please?
No.
Nice.
Do I make it
Finally.
with advantage?
18.
Because I've already seen what's down here.
Oh.
13.
I'm sorry.
Natural 20!
That's fine.
Yeah.
25.
Okay.
I got nat 20 and then -1, so 19.
Right. I'm just gonna go like this. So 20 and above. I can't see 2 of you.
Oh,
so
wait.
Oh,
tell me.
Kath.
So what did Kath get?
25.
Okay. Yeah. You see a necklace.
Okay.
Just a silver chain and necklace. Who else got 20 or above?
I got a nat 20, but then a minus. So.
I'm
So
got
19.
above 20.
Okay. So Hun, yeah. What did you get? Oh, you're mute, Hun. You can't hear you.
No wonder. 24.
Okay, yeah. You find 3 gold pieces.
Oh, yay.
And was it Ruhiel that also got above 20?
No, I got 18.
Oh, right. Okay.
Mr. Moist.
So,
Mr. Moist got a 20 with
So
the
it was
minus 1.
Ruhiel, Jet. Fledge, what did you get?
13.
13. Okay. You don't see anything.
Disadvantage.
Yeah, you don't see anything. And Ruhiel and Jet both find 2 silver pieces each. And you continue walking, and you get to the dead end that Whisper saw, and you don't see anything else.
What's the lighting situation like down here?
Are there spiders?
Okay, Han, can you make me perception checks? The lighting, it's very dim. You manage to get pieces of light from bits in the manhole cover.
Okay, so you can still see what's going on. Okay.
Yeah, very, very vaguely, yeah.
Okay,
Alright.
do you not have dark vision?
Good.
Wait.
22.
22.
I have dark vision.
You see some cobwebs, but you don't seem to see any spiders.
Alright. Okay, tell it to Fledge. Fledge, they have spider webs here.
I forgot about that.
Okay. Jet also has dark vision. If that help, if that's helpful.
Yeah, I should have done.
Who doesn't have dark vision?
I don't have dark vision, so I should have done that at disadvantage, shouldn't I?
Yeah. Anyone else?
I rolled another 20, so doesn't matter either way.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, yeah. So you get to the end. You don't find anything else.
Can I inspect the wall? Investigate the wall?
Yep. Roll investigation.
Why did I say that? That was cocked and cocked. So that's a 26.
Wow.
With this
19 and a 20.
Wow.
Yeah. It just looks like a normal stone wall.
Oh.
R.I.P.
Oh, guys.
Rip my good rolls.
They're wasted. Okay, we should...
Can Keth check the ceiling, please?
For what? Just
Exits?
yeah. Okay. Roll perception.
And it's at disadvantage because I've got dark vision, so that's 10.
You see manhole covers every couple of foot.
Okay, can she push the one directly above them up just to see what's
How
up there?
How tall are you?
7'8".
Okay, you're not going to be able to reach the majority of them. Only a couple of them have ladders.
How high is the ceiling in the sewer?
10 foot.
10 foot.
Can she carry me?
Yeah, I could lift somebody up.
Okay. Can you make me a strength check then, please?
Yeah.
Wait, who's the... Hang on. Wouldn't it be... Yeah, I don't know.
It's a straight strength check, not athletics.
Yep, you can do athletics if you want to.
Okay. That is a dirty 20.
Yeah, you managed to pick Hannah up and push her up. Han, can you make me a strength? Yeah, a straight strength check, please.
All right. Strength 17.
Yeah, so you managed to push the manhole cover up fairly easily. As you look out, it's the street that, well, yeah, you seem to see a street. You don't know which street it is, obviously, because you've travelled a little further away from where you were. But it, yeah, seems to be just a street.
Okay. So Keth will very gently put Han back down again.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, this is a waste of our time. I say we go back.
Let's go and kill the rat.
No! We have a third tunnel that's basically unexplored.
Yes, but there was a rat.
Don't want to go anywhere near the rat.
But if we kill it, then maybe there's something more interesting behind it.
And there might be something behind the rat.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Fine. Yeah, just really doesn't like any sort of land creatures.
One more reason to kill it.
Keth is going to draw her greatsword.
Okay.
And whisper Srahan to it so it lights up.
Bless you. Oh, okay.
She now has a flaming greatsword in her hand and is no longer at disadvantage for perception checks. Yeah, so if nobody stops her, Keth is going to go straight for where Whisper saw the rat.
Yeah.
Ruyo follows suit.
Yeah, he's going to reluctantly pull his sickle from behind his back and sort of reluctantly follow after them.
Does everybody go after the rat? I think it'll be an easier question to ask.
B.
Yeah?
Yay!
So you all walk about, what was it, 25 minutes in the direction, and about 15 minutes into the walk, you come back and you see these stairs leading back up into the street. And you continue walking down the right corridor this time, about 10 minutes, and you come across this large rat. It definitely sees you guys coming, so...
Oh, I'm sure it does.
Can everybody roll me initiative then, please?
Does initiative need to be disadvantaged?
Yeah, it's a check.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a.
I'm sorry to say.
Don't worry too much. I only rolled a 10.
Okay.
I rolled
19.
4.
Okay, one second.
7.
Guys, before you all shout at me, I'm going to ask in order just so I can keep everything in my head. Okay, so 20 to 25.
20.
Okay, 15 to 19.
19.
Who is that? Jet?
Yeah.
19. Yeah. Okay, 10 to 14.
10.
Oh, wow.
I know.
Rip.
Okay, what did Fledge and Hun get?
4.
7.
Order of combat.
So mad.
Okay, so the way it's going to go Rat, Keth, Jet, Ruel, Hun, and Fledge.
How did the rat get more than 20?
Because I rolled a 19, he's got a plus 2 to Dex.
Because it's a bitch.
Sorry, guys.
This is like that time that crab rolled higher than me.
Okay, so the rat is going to jump forward until it's about 5 foot in front of Keth, and
Okay.
it's going to make an attack. Yeah, no, it misses.
Okay.
Keth, it is your go.
Oh, goody. Now, Keth has 2 attacks. So, Keth would like to rage. So, yes, so that is
First
now
rage of the game.
first rage of the game. Ah,
First
you
battle.
upset my cat, you horrible thing.
First player attack of the game.
Yeah, and if I kill this rat all on my own, I level up again. So, natural 20.
Yeah, rolls up.
So that's a 27 to hit.
Yeah.
So I will roll my basic stuff, which is,
Double dice.
oh gosh, yeah, 5 points.
That's how you do it, right? You do double dice.
5, no. So that's 10 points of slashing damage,
How would
and
you like to do this?
yes. Keth is just going to bring the sword down and cut the rat in half.
Doesn't this make Cat like 2 levels higher than everyone?
Yeah.
No, she has to defeat the entire encounter on her own.
No, it says the next enemy single-handed.
One sec.
Just a
I'm
card.
pretty sure it's the next encounter. Oh,
I
what was
think it's
the card?
Jester. Or Comet, whichever one it is.
Probably Comet. Just based on the
Oh
sound.
yeah, Comet, I think, is the next one, rather
Jester
than
sounds like it's gonna trick you into bad stuff.
because Jester was the wondrous item.
All right, let's have a look. Yeah, if you single-handedly defeat the next hostile monster or group of monsters.
That's a hostile monster.
It is
Yeah,
a hostile monster.
Thing is, she's basically saying there are more.
Yes, she is. However, we have not seen them, so they're
So
not
the
part of
encounter
the
is over.
encounter. Yeah. We've only seen
Or
one
is
rat.
it?
One rat has attacked us.
Thing is, the next round of combat, the flipping rat could just call for backup. Like,
Not
Yeah.
if it's dead,
No, this rat has been completely bisected.
so we cannot call for backup.
It
Well,
is an
actually,
ex-rat.
I was before you started asking about this. I was about to say that as soon as you came down on the rat, that it did let out a squeal before you chopped it in half.
Makes sense.
Can I reroll the second check, please?
oh no, no, oh no.
I'm not kidding. Natural 20 again. I love this dice. Given that last week I was rolling mainly ones, I think this is deserved.
16.
So that's
11.
20,
21.
25.
From around one of the corners right in front of you, you see 3 giant rats coming towards you.
Oh, it's a family.
Okay.
Well done, Kath.
I will use my movement to get right up to them and use my second attack on one of them.
Yeah, go ahead.
And now that is a natural 1. So that's 8 to hit.
That doesn't hit.
No.
Afraid. Are you telling the rest that you want to try and take this on your own?
No. No, because Keth is an idiot. If she gets her fortune, brilliant. If she doesn't, who cares? That's how it works. You know who her mother was. She knows how these things work.
Okay. Then we go on to Jet.
I'm reluctant to literally do anything because last time I killed like how many people?
If it makes you feel any better, I have 85 hit points, so you could just send a tidal wave down the plane.
And these ones are actually opponents.
Okay, I'm going to cast Tidal Wave, which the rats would have to roll a dex of 12.
And so would I. Let's have a look.
No.
So that is a 15, 12, and a 7.
So one of them gets swept away, the other one just makes it, and one of them just unaffected.
Yeah, and I got 14.
So that's a 21 on damage.
Okay.
21.
For the one that gets swept away.
When they get swept away. Did the ones
Yeah.
who save take half damage?
Oh, I don't know.
Saving
This.
spell.
Yes. Wait,
Right.
yes.
So that is 10, which is half to 5 for me because I'm raging.
So how much for the other rats?
10.
Okay, so the one that rolled a 7 gets all 21 damage. The one
So we'll
The
just
one that
give
rolled
you the damage of that. So that's 10. They all, goodness sake, you just hear Ket as the necks as the tidal wave breaks the necks of all 3 rats that are stood in front of you.
Do I need to do a dex save for my cat?
Oh shit!
I'm gonna say yes.
Oh no!
Yes. Okay. She is in the bag. Does she get advantage? Or would it be a strength check to prevent herself from being moved away?
Did I want to kill?
So it's whether she's able to resist the pressure of being crumpled under the water.
So this
Oh my
is strength,
God.
is it?
No, dexterity, because it's fast.
Dexterity. That's a 12?
Half damage.
Oh, thank fuck for that!
Okay. Do you want to roll damage for the cat then, please, Jeff?
Oh, no.
Hey! It's 48 and they're all ones.
My cat
There's
is
only
dead.
No?
What?
What?
She's only got 2 hit points.
No.
No, she got 10, hasn't she?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're on 6 hit points. It's
Okay. Okay, that's better. All right.
That was close. Jeez.
And
Yeah.
Jet, as an apology, will cast Mending on your cat. I
On a
think.
wet cat.
On a wet
Can
cat.
I use
No, wait, no,
Prestige
that's a different thing.
to dry the cat? Can I
Wait,
do
no,
that dry
that's
cat?
that's the wrong spell. Sorry, 1 second.
Just because you use mending on Keth does not mean she will let you use it on her cat.
No. Wait, no. Yeah. Wait, no, that is the right spell.
It's not a healing spell though. It's
It's not a healing spell.
literally just a mending
Sorry.
thing.
I did the wrong thing. One thing. Sorry. Thingy has a healing potion.
Are you going to use a healing potion on the cat?
Yeah, because Jet has weirdly powerful spells, and like if Cat is ever in the way again, that cat is just straight up nuked. Like, gone.
I think Keth might have to teach Whisper to run away when she gets her sword out.
So Jet's gonna give a healing potion to Cat to give to their cat.
Okay, so but Keth will hold on to that for the next round or whatever. If there are any more rounds, seeing as
No.
No.
That seems to be all of them.
mass murderer Mr. Moist strikes again.
Okay.
Shittiest Sherlock Holmes adventure ever.
Okay, healing potion is 2d4, isn't it?
+2.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
cats heal.
That cat is all healed up. And we'll go and nuzzle Jet in forgiveness.
Oh.
Jet's not exactly
really
happy about that because a lot of cat hair comes off because he's a bit down there.
Okay, so what would you guys like to do now? Now you've defeated 4 giant rats.
See what else is in this corridor.
Yeah.
Yeah. So keep walking. Can everybody throw me a perception, please?
No.
What the heck is going on with my perception today?
Pledge and Keth will have disadvantage on this.
No, I have, my sword is still lit. It's lit until I turn it out, so I've still got a torch.
Yeah, that's fine. So just pledge them.
Sorry, Fledge.
16.
I keep forgetting that Lauren can't see me unless I talk because I was signing 19.
17.
Okay. So 20 to 25. No. 15 to 19.
17.
19. 19. That is the sign for 19.
16.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
So okay, everybody got 15 or over. As you're walking, you do see a little indent in one of the walls. It doesn't seem to be a full-on tunnel, but there is a little indent. And not far back from that, there does seem to be another dead end.
So you mean like an alcove?
Put their hand on the indent.
You what?
Can Fledge like put their hand on the indent to see if there's like
No,
a
so
button
it's
or
an indent in the entire wall. It's not like a
Oh,
little...
okay. Sorry, that was my
It's
bad.
like an alcove rather than...
Yeah.
It's a
Okay.
niche. Sorry.
Yeah, see, it was just like I heard indent and I just thought of like a little hole.
Yeah.
Okay, so in the bit out of the wall, you see that there's a nest.
Like bird?
A
A
rat.
rat's nest.
Are there babies in there?
Yeah, there seems to be a few baby rats in there that seem to be the size of normal rats, but obviously the giant rats are the babies.
Do they seem vicious?
They are sleeping at this moment.
Yeah, let's kill them. This is the perfect opportunity.
Fledge, I
See,
think you
Keth
have your...
doesn't agree with that. They're babies.
I would like, because Fledge kind of wants to adopt a baby rat. And then it's a giant rat, and then it's a pet giant rat.
Yeah. Keth will help Fledge adopt a
Jet is very
giant rat
against this
baby.
idea.
How
Okay,
many
you can pick one. We'll kill the rest.
Jet is very against this idea. He wants to kill them all.
Thank you. Yeah.
They are babies. They do not know any better. We can teach them
They've
to
not
be.
had a chance to learn better.
Hun, what do you think of this? Because you have 2 of the members saying yes, kill them, the other 2 saying no, let's keep them.
Being a druid, I will be for animals. We just killed their parents. So I cast guidance and help Fledge make whatever roll she makes.
Well, what I'm gonna
How many
say-
rats are in this nest? I would
Yes,
like to know how many rats Fledge is going to have following her around.
6.
6.
So what I'm gonna say is you have to convince the other 2 about keeping them. You only have to convince one to have a party majority kind of thing. So if you can convince one of them to keep them, you got a rat.
So listen, guys. I was really, really sad that I couldn't get a pet at that store. And I know there were options.
You could
but-
have.
But here's the thing. those were pets people clearly wanted, and as a child, no one wanted me, and I wanted to give a home to a creature that didn't seem loved. That's why I thought a spider, or in this case, a rat. And we just killed their parents. You know, they're never.
Yes, and they should be dead too.
I think they should get the opportunity at life, and then we have an army of rat friends.
Okay,
to
you guys
help
can
us.
also try and convince them to kill the rats.
That's disgusting. Why would we want an army of rats?
Why wouldn't
can-
we? What?
You can tell that Bruriel is really torn because killing the rats sounds like fun. But also having an army of rats sounds really cool.
Well, I'm also thinking of it practically. Like, they're small at the moment, which means at the moment we could use them to sneak into stuff, and then later we can use them to intimidate people if we need to do that. And
How
they can
do we make
help
sure they
other
follow us, though? How do we make sure they follow our commands and actually go and do sneak for us?
We train them.
Yes, you can train a rat. I did it many times on the streets. I would get them to do tricks.
Okay, first of all, that's weird. Second of all, how long does that take?
They are
Third of all, how much money did you make with that?
Kath,
Enough to
Yes.
get by.
can you roll perception, please?
Oh dear.
Oh no.
I am genuinely
15?
scared for everything.
15?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you see Whisper jump out of your bag and go towards the rats.
Okay.
I'm so glad I killed that damn cat!
Keth is going to kneel down next to Whisper, put her hand on Whisper's back, and telepathically do the, what the fuck are you doing, dude?
Okay. And again, it's only basic emotions and stuff.
Yep.
So Whisper sends back hunger, and then goes to pounce towards the rats.
Keth is going to catch her.
Can
Is that
you
a
make-
dexterity? Am I going to have to roll against my own bloody cat here?
Can you make me, let me think, dexterity check?
Dexterity
Yeah.
check.
And
Ooh.
the cat is going to roll.
That is a dirty 20 for me.
Yeah, you managed to catch the cat just before it jumps.
Okay.
But it's wriggling around in your arms, and now it's telepathically giving you like sadness.
Just let
Okay.
the cat do what it wants to do.
Yes.
I'm behind it.
You are a mass murderer. I am not listening to you.
I need to kill those people. I
It's
feel
a
much
cat.
sadness because of
Cats
their
kill
deaths.
rats. It's what happens.
I did not mean to kill those people. I feel much sadness because of their deaths.
and yet you want
Whisper
to
is
kill
just
babies.
hungry.
She, so Keth
They are
is going
rodents. They are
to,
vermin.
because Keth is sensible and has bought food for her cat, is going to feed her cat food while hugging her close and doing the other
Cat
babies.
needs to eat the food and calms down a bit,
Yeah,
and then just sort of calls across your shoulder and jumps back into your bag.
yeah. You're such a good girl. Thank you very much.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna not do that again. The cat appears happily.
I will help you to train them, Fletch. I was in my tribe. People call me Claw Friend, so I am good with animals.
Okay, this is going on quite a bit. We are running out of time, so
You said we weren't going to find what we were looking for. Rats is a good compromise.
I was gonna say, so can Keth roll me persuasion, and Ruiel combat that with another persuasion to see.
Oh, come on. High charisma against idiot. That's not going to go
Yeah,
well.
but rolling shit all night, though.
I'm doing persuasion, am I?
I'm just helping.
Fledge is helping, so do I get advantage?
Well, Fledge with all their disadvantage.
That's on their checks, not anyone else's.
In that case, Jet is helping Ruiel, so Ruiel gets advantage as well.
All right, fair
Can I
enough.
also help and give guidance?
Ooh, I'm always happy
Wait,
for guidance.
Wait, who's on the side of killing the rats?
3 against 2 at the moment.
Jet's gonna help Ruel.
Okay. And I've got guidance, have I, hun?
Yes.
Okay.
You can do it.
Party squirrel rats.
17.
Army of giant cats and rats.
20?
Unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20.
More space.
Thank God for guidance.
My dragon just killed them.
No!
Yeah.
I mean, up to you. If you want to kill the rat, you can.
I have a compromise. Let Fletch choose one to raise and to be lovely and take it away, and then you can let your dragon eat the rest of them. Okay?
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Fletch, choose.
I'm still
choose
not
a
okay
rat.
with this.
Yes, but you keep killing people by accident. So, you know, you're not in the best place.
Jet is never going to live that down.
No. No. You are
So-
very lucky that Kath has not turned around and said, "You tried to kill my cat."
I didn't try to kill your
Prepare
cat.
to die.
Your cat was a casualty.
So,
Fledge moves towards the nest and picks up the rat that's sitting farthest away from everyone else because it looks a bit like it's abandoned.
okay. Yeah.
And whilst it's still sleeping, cradles it close to their chest and
Okay.
just puts a little. And yes, I know this is disgusting, but Fletch doesn't give a damn. Puts a little kiss to its head and walks away. With
Aw.
What you mean to say is Fledge doesn't give a rat's ass.
Do I roll to see if Fledge gets a disease from this?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Con save poison.
I mean, I hope not.
I mean, they live in the sewers.
Yeah, and Fledge is a dirty street urchin. Like,
Okay, so Fledge, Kath, and Kath walks away after this, I'm assuming then.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. And
Fledge
what did
wants to take Kath's hand, give it a squeeze, and go, "Thank you."
Everyone should have someone to love. And do not worry, I will teach Whisper to protect your rat.
Okay, and Ruel and Jet, what are you doing?
Cat's gonna get a sickle and just straight up like slashing damage.
I'm gonna let my dragon gobble them up.
Okay, yeah, so they're dead and being gobbled up by the pseudo dragon.
Yeah.
Okay, what are you guys doing now?
Keep going, I guess. I mean, there's no dead end, I
It's
should.
a dead end. Go to the middle one. We're going to the middle.
Middle one. Which is what I told you guys earlier, but you wanted to kill the rat.
Well, now we killed some rats. My dragon got some food. Fledge got her will.
Yes. Everyone is happy.
I'm not happy.
Fledge is just beaming.
Oh,
They're so happy to be a rat parent.
Wow. Only in D&D.
You guys are going down the middle one, yeah?
yeah.
Yeah.
Can everybody make a perception check, please?
Oh, now we're rolling at 20.
17.
Okay, so one sec, guys. Remember, so we're gonna go up from place to place. So 20 to
Perception.
25.
Whoop. Not 20.
Just Ruel?
21.
Fun as well, and Jet.
Sorry. 23.
Wait. So Hun, Jet, and Ruel all got 20 to 25.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You all find 3 gold pieces.
Yay.
Who got the highest?
I got a nat 20.
I got 21.
I got 23.
Plus
So
2.
Han.
So Han got highest.
Okay, we're gonna go.
Technically,
Hun, you find some bones as well.
Bones.
Gross.
Can I investigate what bones?
Yeah, go on. Make me a. I don't know if that should be survival or medicine?
It depends what she's looking for.
She's trying to identify what type of bones they are.
Yeah.
I would say that's a nature check, actually. If you're trying to
Yeah.
identify what kind of skeleton it is.
Because you're not surviving the skeleton. It's
Yeah,
already
okay.
dead.
Roll me nature.
18.
Okay, yeah.
Those are
They just look like chicken bones.
Oh.
What's a chicken doing in the syrup?
It was eaten by the rats. Skanky rats.
My-
Oh, they're just okay. Han, can you also make me a Constitution saving throw, please?
Oh no.
It's
Cursed
trapped.
chicken bones.
Trapped chicken
No.
bones.
Disgusting.
No.
Constitution 20, but not.
Okay, so these chicken bones are covered in a brown substance.
Is it poop?
If you go picking stuff up, expect it to be covered in brown substance.
Yeah.
So you have to shake it off, and you're fine. You're not sick. Anybody else doesn't seem to find anything else.
Can I wash my hands with Mr. Moist's water?
I can cantrip your hands clean.
Okay,
I'll
then
say,
that's
I-
better.
I've got
I've
sheet
done that.
water.
Get permission to be used as a tap.
Just sort of flicks off some water off his hands. Just like,
Okay, so you guys continue walking down, and you've been walking for maybe about half an hour, and you still don't seem to be able to find any sort of end to this tunnel.
I like this shit.
Okay. Are there any manhole covers in the ceiling? Are there any ways of getting up out of the sewer that we passed?
Yeah, so maybe every about 35, 40 foot or so, there's a manhole cover. And maybe about every 100 foot or so, there's a ladder up to one of the manhole covers.
Can Keth climb one of the ladders just to see where they are in the city?
Good call.
Yeah, so you climb up, and as you walk out, you just seem to be on one of the streets. Not entirely sure exactly where you are.
Would she be able to identify what quarter she's in? Because we started in the merchant's quarter.
Still in the merchants.
Still in the merchant's quarter. Okay. So she looks down and tells the others this, that we are still.
Can you make me a quick perception check?
Okie dokie. 17.
Okay. Off in the distance, just barely at the end of the street, you see Bookworm.
I see what?
Bookworm, the shop.
Oh, the book. Okay.
Workshop.
Stuff.
Okay. So Keth is then going to say, would anybody like any cookies? We found the bookshop.
A workshop?
The bookworm with Oster and the magic cookies.
Oh, our bookshop.
Our bookshop.
Ah. Is it open? What time is it?
I don't know.
Okay,
I feel like
so
we should keep going.
a couple of hours. So it's probably about 2 o'clock. Right, this time.
Okay.
Question is, do we leave now or keep going?
Yeah, which way is the tunnel going in relation to
So you're heading
Bookworm?
towards Bookworm. You're heading towards the centre, towards the Adventurers Guild, and into towards the Housing District.
Okay.
How far away would you say is the field in which we held the Summer Solstice Festival?
You're heading. Give me a second, I think. So you're heading towards the southeast, whereas the fields are up in down in the west.
Do we know what is in the southeast of the city?
Pledge?
Yes, would Fledge know what's in the southeast of the city?
Let me just get a map up.
That's a long-suffering sigh. Sorry, DM.
The South District does not have any label.
We'll build in. Okay, let me have a look. So I may have gotten these directions because it's in my head. I may have gotten them a bit. So, sorry, no, you are going east.
Going east. So we're going
towards
to
the housing district.
the housing district.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so you're going this way. And the fields are about down here.
Okay.
Okay. I mean, let's still go that way, maybe?
Well, if we keep following, we are, at the very worst, we should be able to find Stormageddon's house.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so are you staying under in the sewers then?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to? How far did you want to go in the sewers?
I mean, let's see where we end up.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Everybody roll me perception.
Mother trucker.
Natural 1.
Ooh. 16.
12.
15.
As you walk,
14.
you see some more, random pieces of bones, probably more chicken, other small creatures that people eat. You continue walking, and every now and then you got a manhole cover, and you seem to be following one of the main streets that goes through the centre and up through the housing district. So you seem to be on one of the main roads leading out of Gorlai that is going through the housing district.
Okay. I can't remember. Is there a river in that goes through Gorlai, or is it just?
Yeah, there is.
Okay, so are we heading towards the river?
Yes.
Interesting.
I'm gonna say let's keep going. I'm intrigued by this.
Would you like to go first?
No, because I rolled really badly today. I'm not very perceptive, but I'm along for the ride.
I
Fast.
I think we are heading towards the river, so Mr. Moist should go first.
I'll go first.
Okay.
Rolls
Yeah.
eyes and just starts walking.
I feel so sorry for anyone who has an issue with the word moist.
Yeah, we're all kind of stuck in this now, aren't we?
I hate it, but it's literally my name now.
It's your fault. You.
It is my fault. It is absolutely my fault. I'm the one.
Yeah, it's Grace's fault.
Okay.
I didn't bring it up.
What?
What?
Can everybody make perception checks, please?
Oh right. Okay.
Alright, okay.
Sorry, we
We
got
already did
you
that.
over some of the.
Yeah,
I think it might be the fan.
So you guys, who rolled over 15?
I did. 21.
Okay. So ahead of you see a grate that leads out into the river. Ahead of you, and that's pretty much all you guys see.
Does it look like the grate opens, or has been opened recently?
You can go and investigate if you like.
Oh yeah, because that's going to go well. 9?
You can't tell.
No. This is made of metal, I think.
We smashed.
16.
16. For what?
Yeah, I'll investigate the
Okay.
grate as well.
So Fledge,
Can
you got 16 for investigation.
Hun got that.
Hun got 16.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can see that there's a padlock on the outside.
On the outside?
Yes.
Okay.
Can I
Are
try
we
picking
the
the lock?
outside or are we in the inside?
Right, hang on. Everybody's talking at once. Fledge, what did you say?
Can I try picking the lock with my thief skills?
Sure, I would say do a disadvantage because you're on the outside, but you already get disadvantage.
I know. Right,
So,
what am I rolling?
Sleight of hand, please. Are you proficient with your thieves' tools?
Yes.
Yeah, add proficiency to that as well. Okay, while you're doing that, what did you say?
I just wanted to ask, are we in the outside or are we on the inside?
No, you're on the inside. You're in the tunnels.
So that's a 20.
Yeah, you managed to, and the padlock drops. The gate swings open, and the river's quite shallow where you guys are. There seems to be away where you are. There's a bank of stones.
Are there any traces of other people who might recently have been walking here?
No, there are no traces. As you look around, you realise that you're actually outside of Gorlai.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Far enough so that you are now outside of Gorlai.
Does the padlock look, this is going to sound really weird, does the padlock look official or criminal?
Oh,
It just looks like an ordinary padlock.
okay.
Okay, so it doesn't have kind of the crest of the city on it or anything like that?
No, it just looks like an ordinary
Does it
padlock.
look rusty?
It does. It looks very rusty. It looks very, very old.
It's an old padlock.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's the landscape like around here?
You look around. Most of it is field. You can see a few crop fields off in the distance.
Okay.
So you can tell that you're probably. I don't know if you've got the map there. So you've taken the main road out of the housing district that meets with the river.
Okay.
So you've got fields around you, crop fields to the left and right. You can see a handful of buildings that are above that would obviously be connected to the sewers. And then you see the wall going around Gorlai.
I think we missed something.
Yeah. Maybe. Well, this is just a transport tunnel or something. Escape tunnel.
We don't actually know if this group has anything to do with the actual bombs. We have just been following it's a secret group. That could be very wrong.
It could.
But we were told to investigate. We followed the lead. We didn't do anything wrong.
We did taverns and we did homeless people. We did not do inns.
So you've done 2 taverns out of the 3. And
Yeah.
0 at this point.
Well, next tavern? Question mark?
Well,
We should go to the final tavern.
would any of
what's
these
the
taverns or
close-
inns have a bathhouse? Because I smell terrible.
Yeah, I think we all do.
You
I always smell terrible.
wouldn't have any bathhouses.
Lauren, we can't hear you.
Lauren, we can't hear you.
It's gone to echoing.
How's that?
That's
Better.
better.
Okay, better.
So none of the taverns or inns would have any bathhouses. However, you do know that there are public bathhouses. There's 1 or 2 dotted around the merchant district, but there's more bathhouses down in the south district.
Spa day?
We won't be the worst smelling things in those taverns. Just go.
All right.
So
We can go for a bath later.
that's where we're going to leave it today, and we will pick up next time with you guys.
Okay.
More.
So we are rethinking the plan. Okay.
So, thank you to everyone who watched. Thank you to you lot who have played. Don't forget to like and subscribe and everything else in the description. There'll be separate at the start. Blah blah blah. we will probably be back on next. We'll probably upload again next Wednesday. We also are supposed to be having Tavern Talk, which is a new talk show which will be coming out next week. We are in the middle. Yeah, we're in the middle of filming it at the moment. So keep an eye out for Tavern Talk. So the first one's going to be character creation. We've got our beautiful player and DM Neve, who is on there. There's also Dib, which I think you guys have met before, and one other person, Andrew, who I don't know if you guys have seen, but we have 3 beautiful DMs who are going to be answering some questions, so tune into that when it's up. So thank you guys for watching, thank you guys for playing, and we will see you next week. Bye.
Bye.